Mack Brown, your assessment of Arch Manning and the challenge in front of him is what?
I think he's really good. He's big, he's tall, he's very accurate, he's smart. He was raised in a quarterback family. His grandfather's been kind of the go-to guy, and Archie was one of the best to ever play. And then, of course, Eli and Peyton were two of the best. And then his dad, Cooper, was a receiver at Ole Miss and very smart and very successful businessman. So very few people, I think, Rich, could handle the pressure of that name. And this young man's gotten so much pressure. They're talking about him winning the Heisman. They're talking about this, talking about that. And I've been around him quite a bit. He is so comfortable and humble that I think only a Manning could handle what he's having thrown at him. And that'll be a load tomorrow. I do think when we played this game, it was a defensive battle, and we made a few big plays to win the game. But I've gone back and checked the stats. It was a defensive battle, but it was 8 o'clock at night, and you couldn't hear anything.
Right.
And it'll be really interesting to see with the game tomorrow at noon. Will that make a huge difference?
Yeah,
I mean, will the fans be as loud at noon as they would be at 8 o'clock at night?
So then the challenge of Steve Sarkisian to coach this kid and get him prepared for a game this big, knowing that it's more than just about this game this year. Clearly, what's your opinion on that, Mac?
Well, both of these teams have been labeled in preseason. Whether it's you're the defending national champ, you've got a new young quarterback that hasn't played, and saying you've got a new defensive coordinator, you got a new offensive coordinator, all the things that are being said about Ryan's team, and these are two of the best coaches and two of the best programs in college football. And then Steve's deal is he loses four of his starting offensive linemen. I think these guys lost 23 to 27 guys to the NFL. I mean, they're just machines putting out NFL players. They've got C.J. Baxter back as a running back. They that got hurt last year. They had to replace three great receivers. Both teams are great on defense. Coach Sarkisian's got to figure out what Pat Patricia's going to do on defense because he hadn't seen him, and Matt hadn't coached defense for a number of years. So that's going to be a different dilemma, trying to redo the game plan in the first quarter. And I think, Rich, more than anything else, there's so much pressure on these two quarterbacks, and they're playing great defenses, and they don't have a game under their belt. We're going to find out their identity tomorrow. So both coaches have to handle their quarterbacks, get them some easy throws early, make sure they can protect early, throw the ball outside, throw the ball deep, but don't throw it across the middle because you're hyped and a ball will get tipped. You'll overthrow it, be an interception. And most early games are lost more than one. And that sounds really strange. And coaches usually, a lot of fans hate it because they said, well, you're trying to keep from losing. No, you are trying to keep from losing. And you start talking about Julian. He was 5 for 12 last year. He has had very few opportunities to play, and especially in a game like this. And he was a number one dual threat quarterback in the country, so he can run. So I think taking care of the ball, who can handle goal line and short yardage situations, and which quarterback will make enough plays with his feet to keep them alive on drives and have long scoring drives will be the ones that win this game.